In a quaint nursing home nestled in the heart of a small town, resided Mr. Theodore Reynolds, affectionately known as the morning mentor among the residents and staff. At 87, his snowy hair and kind, weathered eyes held the wisdom of decades. Theodore had led a life colored by adventures, triumphs, and lessons learned from failures. Meanwhile, on the outskirts of the town, there lived a troubled teenager named Marcus. His life was a turbulent storm of conflicts and uncertainties, his path obscured by personal struggles and a lack of guidance. Fate intervened one sunny morning when Marcus, facing community service due to a minor offense, found himself assigned to the nursing home. Tasked with spending time with the elderly residents, Marcus was allocated to assist Theodore, who was known to prefer solitude in the mornings. Their initial interactions were brief and guarded. Marcus, carrying the weight of his troubles, found it difficult to engage, while Theodore, though genial, seemed reserved. But as days turned into weeks, a beautiful bond began to blossom. Theodore's morning routine was a ritual of sorts. With the first rays of dawn, he would be found in the garden, surrounded by the fragrant blooms, sipping on his tea. Marcus, curious, and perhaps a bit intrigued by the old man's consistency, began joining him, albeit with initial hesitation. Their conversation started tentatively, with Theodore sharing snippets of his vibrant past, stories of love, loss, triumphs, and lessons learned. Marcus, who initially listened passively, soon found himself drawn to the wisdom embedded in Theodore's tales. He began to open up, sharing his struggles, fears, and dreams. The old man's words became a beacon of guidance for Marcus, who found in Theodore a confidant, a mentor, and an unexpected friend. Theodore's life experiences held the answers to many of Marcus's unspoken questions. The teenager learned about resilience, kindness, and the importance of making choices that reflected his true self. As the days turned into months, Marcus found himself transformed. He became more patient, understanding, and motivated to change his life's trajectory. Theodore's guidance had sparked a flame of hope within him. He discovered a passion for gardening under Theodore's tutelage, finding solace and purpose in nurturing life. Their bond grew beyond the morning rituals. They laughed, they shared, they cried, and they learned from each other. Theodore, seeing his own vitality in Marcus's renewed spirit, found a renewed sense of purpose in his final years. The inevitable passage of time eventually brought change. Marcus, through Theodore's influence, had charted a new course. He pursued further education and began volunteering at the nursing home, imparting the lessons he had learned from his dear mentor. The morning mentor, in his final days, felt a profound contentment in knowing that his legacy lived on through the lives he had touched. As Theodore peacefully passed away, his garden bloomed with the flowers they had planted together, a living tribute to the wisdom and friendship shared between a wise old man and a troubled teenager whose lives had intertwined for the better.